So a couple of weeks ago, I made a very dumb video where YouTube was suggesting me AI thumbnails, and they were the worst shit I have seen in a while. And so the only logical thing to do, of course, was to make a video out of how bad those suggestions were. Then I had the bright idea of, what if I asked YouTube to make its AI thumbnails out of the video where I say its AI thumbnails are bad? And what unfolded, with no exaggeration, was a path to abject nightmares, which I'm now going to ask you to take my hand and come on me with, because you're about to see some fucking shit here. This is going to be the last time I do this because I don't want to be messing around with YouTube's AI bullshit anymore, and I just think there's more interesting things to talk about on this earth. But that said, wow, this is fucking weird. Okay, so our first one here, and you know what? We're starting off fairly simple. YouTube has taken my image, made a weird, I would say a tiny-nosed AI version of it, and just kind of shot two of its trademark snake coffins into my room. I don't think there's anything too substantial about this one, but I wanted us to establish a baseline because it is a complete road to insanity and hell from here. But what I do think's interesting is YouTube's little justification here. This concept features your authentic, horrified reaction as you confront the bizarre AI-generated snake in a coffin thumbnail you discussed in your video. You made that, YouTube AI. You can't pretend that that was something else now. So another interesting little insight that YouTube has on its own thumbnail, because remember, these are all text justifications YouTube gives you as to why it did a good job. The use of your signature "it's over" text in the bottom centered title case provides an instant brand recognition for your audience. You know the famous Super Eyepatch Wolf phrase, "it's over"? You know how I say that like every video and in all thumbnails? Well, YouTube nailed that because now it's here, and so people will know it's me because of my popular catchphrase, "it's over," that I say all the time. I would say on the weirdo meter, this is like a 5. This isn't too strange. The weirdo meter does go up to like 1 million, so strap your butts in. Next up here, and now I feel like we're maybe starting to lose the plot a little bit. First of all, because this is not me, as the thumbnail points out. This is a completely different person. I don't know who this is. I don't know what they're doing running my channel. It's not even the right eye color. I don't know how we got here. So, YouTube, what do you got to say about yourself, buddy? Okay, so this time YouTube says, "This layout directly contrasts your authentic self with an uncanny, ghostly AI version that left such a disturbing impression in the video. The 'not me' text acts as a defiant brand statement, signaling to viewers that this video is a deep dive into the identity warping nature of these AI tools." YouTube is criticizing itself. It's calling its own tools AI identity warping bollocks, which, to be fair, it is, but it's such a weird, uncanny rabbit hole to be seeing it call. It's so strange. Okay, well, you know, that's getting quite strange now. So hopefully the thumbnails get more normal from here, and the YouTube doesn't do anything like weird or disturb. Oh God. Okay. This one appears to be 2 AI versions of me, except one of them is on fire and maybe haunting the other. I think is maybe what's happening here. I think the thing that sort of bothers me about this though is that like the not on fire version, that looks like the more uncanny AI version of me, and the fire version actually looks more like regular me. But yeah, this is a lot to look at. I don't like it, but let's see what YouTube has to say about this one. This thumbnail captures your most extreme reaction of horror from the video, paired with the looming hellish AI-generated fire ghost version of yourself that you described as a specter of death. You know what? I'm gonna say once again, YouTube nailed it. This is... I do feel like I am looking at a specter of my own death. In many many ways. Okay, that was pretty bad. I feel pretty shaken. Let's just move on to the next one. And once again, hopefully this... Oh, God. Oh, sweet mother above. Why? So first of all, little critique here. Not to be, like, you know, overly critical. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings here. This does not appear to be me at all. Like, even less so than the first one. In fact, I would say that this looks like popular streamer and YouTuber CDogVA is the closest person I could compare this to. Connor, I'm sorry to drag you into this video. I didn't want to, but it looks kind of like YouTube AI has mistaken us, buddy. And, you know, I'm gonna say I don't think we look very alike at all, but that just seems to be what's happened here. I don't know where the flame skeletons are coming from, but sweet mother of God, they're there. Let's hear YouTube's rationale for this one. An ultra high D, tightly cropped face showing a highly exaggerated emotion, shock, comma, joy, occupying 60 to 70% of the canvas. The intense, wide-eyed terror on your face acts as a powerful mirror for the viewer's curiosity, while the hellish orange glow of the background skeletons perfectly visualizes your realm of hell description. And you know what? I'm gonna say, YouTube, that maybe you nailed that one. That is what is happening in this video. While this is absolutely not how I look, it is most certainly how I feel, and specifically you know, just when I look directly into this thing. Okay, for this next one, I'm gonna have to give a little tryptophobia content warning. That's when you're scared of little holes. Yeah, I know. I don't know why have to fucking give that either. Okay, shit's getting really weird and disturbing now. I feel myself properly spookered, and I just hope YouTube's AI doesn't have any more nightmarish images to horrify. Oh my God, no, I don't like any part of that. Okay, so this one hurts my brain in multiple ways. For one, I don't know what's happening. This AI version of me here, I appear to have a snake coffin for a brain. And also, just looking at this here, it seems I'm looking at my own analytics page, and they're not doing great. In fact, my analytics are so bad that they're skewering the bottom of the graph, and everything's just it's distorting and going wrong. Well, I guess it really is over. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen on multiple levels. Again, this doesn't appear to be me. This appears to be some other person, and the demonic version of them, the tryptophobia version of them, is just abject fucking nightmare. I genuinely, I don't even know what to say at this point. This is just what happens when you reach into the realm beyond humanity and pull back an object of nihilism. This is like a cursed object from the Dark Continent in Hunter x Hunter. This is the void of imagery where humanity does not exist, and I don't like it. And yeah, there's one more of these things to go. Okay, I know this last one is gonna be bad. Obviously, it's gonna be bad. So let's just put it on screen and get it over. Oh my God. So this one appears to be a group of transgender skeletons dragging me into a snake coffin as I make the most AI rage face I have ever seen. And this is a lot. There's a lot going on here, and most of it I'm gonna say I'm not okay with. Yeah, this is just, you know, there are no words. I think my decades long video essay career in which I describe media, I have encountered a piece of media that I can't even put words to. I mean, how do you even begin to describe this? But you know, what I will say is that if you describe to me, like, an image where I am dragged into a snake coffin by a group of transgender skeletons, I'd be like, man, that sounds pretty fucking metal. And then I look at this thing and I'm like, no, that's not metal. That's just fucking weird and dumb. You know, I actually shared this with my Discord, and an artist by the name of Anna Montana did their own version of this, and I would have to say, I love this image. This image makes me feel happy. This image makes me feel like a real human did something and communicated that something through art. I think this piece of art is wonderful. It fills me with all kinds of feelings, which is completely different to the weird level of mediocre, uncanny valley bullshit I have felt with every other image we have looked at today. So thank you, Anna. Thank you for turning this into an actual cool thing. If you would like to send me your fan art, you can do so by emailing regulareyepatchwolf@gmail.com, or just hit me up on the Discord or the Blue Sky or whatever. Okay, that's it. That's the last time I talk about these stupid AI thumbnails, because I think they're weird and gross. It really makes me feel some kind of way in that, yeah, these things are dumb, these things are kind of pointless, but this is also somehow the technology destabilizing our global economy. Yep. Till next time, guys.